Hi, this is Andrew Lightheart from smallbiztalks.com, and this is part 6 of developing presentation superpowers. And we're going to talk about something that really causes a lot of nerves for people, which is the conception that doing a presentation is a performance. I wonder whether some of this has come from the fact that over the years a lot of actors have taught people to talk to groups, and I really think it's unnecessary, especially these days. There's 3 things. One of which is when you plan a conversation, you're able to pitch your information at the right level. There's a word in linguistics called register, which is about how formal or informal you are. Brief. And what you're able to do is you're able to judge your register correctly. If you think about it, if I was having a conversation with these people, what level of jargon would I use? What level of formality or informality would I use? What level of detail would I use? And then you're able to pitch it exactly right, so people don't have to work to listen to you. The other thing about planning a conversation rather than a performance is that you're able to rely a lot less on thinking that you need to have everything exactly planned out. I think you can plan a presentation about as much as you can plan a conversation, which is you kind of have the things you're going to talk about, a structured conversation. You have maybe your points and some supporting evidence, some things you might want to mention, but you never know how it's really going to go until you've got the person in front of you. And it's the same when you're talking to a group. And the third thing about making it a conversation rather than a performance is that if you do it in performance mode, your listeners go into audience mode, which is very passive and means that they might switch off easier. They then go to their iPhone and their BlackBerry, or they go to their shopping list. And so what you're really working on, if you stay in conversational mode, which means speaking conversationally and engaging people in a very natural way, and I didn't notice this until I've been doing it for quite a while, that the people who are listening to you remain in conversation partner mode, which is much more active. The other thing is that you can be much more comfortable by having fewer notes, so that when you're talking to a group, you're really just moving through the conversation. You also don't have to be incredibly slick, you don't have to be incredibly rehearsed. In fact, people really like a bit of grit as you're talking to them, because they want to have a human being to connect to. So if you're really wanting to connect to people in a genuine way, being conversational as you're talking to them is really going to help you. This is Andrew Lightheart from smallbiztalks.com, and I will see you at the next one.